Welcome to another edition of At the Pictures with myself, Jimmy DePalma, and this fellow here is...
Chaz Scorsese.
This is a wee surprise one here. We didn't know much about this one. I thought it was a Disney one. 12 Mighty Orphans, is it, Chaz? 12? 12 Mighty Orphans. It was a surprise to us, as I say. It's about American football, which I like a bit. I like a bit of American football.
This was here a couple of minutes before, just binging the brand new Bears game.
Oh, I like the Chicago Bears as well. I'm a Chicago Bears fan. And this team that we're about to say is almost as old as the Chicago Bears. So let's get to it. I should say right at the start, I'm like, as I say, I like American football and Chicago Bears fun and all that. But this is more than just football, isn't it, Chaz?
Yep.
What's it about?
It's about basically someone turning the kids around, turning a football coach that was a World War One veteran.
Played by Luke Wilson. Owens, is he younger brother or older brother? Luke Wilson.
And they helped these kids become good at football and accomplish stuff in life. That's
it. He used football. We've seen all these films before, but this is done really well. It's a true story, I should say, as well. It's these kind of an orphanage in Texas in the late 1930s, when all the depression's happening. We're going to have the onset of World War II, and all these kids are without parents. So. And they've got like cats like that jump up and down a couple of times. But these kids are without their parents and they don't have a lot to believe in. And this coach, Luke Wilson, is brought in to try and kind of give them something to believe in themselves. But
by not the main person that supposedly runs it, but by the doc. He's like right-hand man,
played by... And I must apologise, I thought he'd popped his clogs, but Martin Sheen, very much alive, and he's brilliant in this kind of semi-alcoholic old codger who is the heart and soul of the orphanage, and all the kids love him. He was brilliant in it. Luke Wilson was brilliant in it. And that guy, the baddie, Chaz knows him. You know him for Jurassic Park, the idiot that let loose the dinosaurs.
Let loose
that one that went like that, spat on him. Newman, I know him.
And then it was like the most... one of the scenes I could actually hear the exact scream he made when he was getting... when
Hardy Brown was beating him with a stick.
Was that spoiling anything? Because
no. Hardy Brown. Anyway... Aye, that guy Newman, I know him. He's out of Seinfeld, the kind of tubby guy. He's a great guy in real life, but he's a really nasty piece of work in this. A right scumbag, I would say.
Why when he films, it's not being a film, he's the good guy in it?
I can't recall. He always plays kind of nasty, sleazy gits.
Like, are you using? Maybe you should cut that out.
What? No, that's fine. Anyway, so he's the baddie in it. And it's all kind of old style football with the leather helmets, and they start throwing the ball and develop. This is all that stuff I love. This is the kind of the dawn of the modern professional era when they start throwing the ball, and they only do it because they've only got 12 of these kids, whereas other teams have got a lot more people to draw on, and they're a lot bigger, aren't they? A lot bigger and tougher. Yeah. So these wee young kids have to do things. They have to do kind of sneaky things in order to win. A lot of trick plays and things like that.
Yeah.
And they spread the offense out.
Is this true? Like, there's two different teams in a team.
Yeah, there normally is. There's defensive players who try to stop the offense, and there's offensive players who try to score. But this team, the Mighty Orphans, there's only 12 of them. They play both ways. They play offence and defence.
What's the team? What's like the regular team number?
There's normally, nowadays, there's 50 odds in a team. 12 players, man! But no, it's really good. It's really well done, and it's one of my it's going to be one of my favourite sports films. But as I say, it's not just about sport. I would go and see it just for the feeling. You know, I've not had this feeling about a sports film. You'll know about this film, but Escape to Victory, folks. Escape to Victory. Michael Caine and Sylvester Stallone. And Escape to Victory. And Pele, the back kick when Pele kicked it into the doors to beat the Germans. That's the kind of feeling I got with this film. I loved it. And I'm not giving away too much, but I could be giving top marks to this. But what's your feelings, Chaz? Did you love the film?
It was good.
Yep. Just good?
It was really good.
Were you gasping at bits when the kids got hurt? And when there was a lot of comedy in it as well.
I wanted to punch the people so hard.
The bad people.
Yeah, the bad people.
There was a few bad coaches in it that didn't think they should be doing what they're doing and everything like that, and tried to ban them for the league, and but they got their comeuppance. And it's a true story. So stay to the end to see the real team and what happened to them, how they went on, and after the positive experience with the coach, helping them and stuff like that, and showing them the way to live their lives, what they did with their lives, because it really is quite emotional at the end if you stay on to see that, the pictures of the real players and that. And I thought I remembered that Hardy Brown, his name, he was a hard-hitting guy for the NFL in the early days, and that's the guy, didn't they say that's why they got introduced face masks, these cage things, because he kept putting, walloping people and stuff like that.
Yeah, and not spoiling anything, but he do you know how many people he knocked out in his whole NFL career?
Oh, how many?
84 people.
Did you look that up?
No, that was in the thing.
Oh, was it? Oh God, 84. Good God. Anyway, but let's talking about numbers like 84. Let's get to the marks. Okay, substituting. He's coming in from the wide receiver position. Here he comes, Chaz Scorsese. And 2 weeks in a row this is now for me, or 2 episodes or whatever these are called, 2 things. I'm going to give it 5 out of 5, Chaz.
You know what you've said? Like, this is every single thing except from the last couple of ones. I'm gonna wait
till James Bond,
and then this is you when I talked you out of saying James Bond looks trash and that. This is like you when I convinced you. You were like, this is James Bond.
Aye, out the window. I'll tell you, see what other trailers we've seen. I think I've basically seen James Bond with the trailers. Waited that long for it. It's like the worst Christmas in the world, isn't it? It's going to be like I've been waiting for it all year.
It's the same thing with different characters.
Oh, and the guy, bloody Freddie Mercury's the baddie in it. Anyway, we'll give it a chance when it appears. We're going to go and see it.
The baddie's pretty dead. The baddie's pretty dead. The baddie's pretty dead.
Okay, and what's your marks for the 12 Angry Orphans? 12 Mighty Orphans?
It's 5.
10 out of 10, can I get better than that? Go and see it. Nobody's heard of it, I've never heard of it, but it's a blooming brilliant film. You'll love it. Okay, no problem. Bye bye. Hut hut.